Shalom. Well, let me find a better way to situate this camera situation. There's probably no better way. Okay, well, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to say all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you brothers throughout the four corners in the earth, teaching the truth and righteousness and sincerity. Y'all gotta forgive me. I'm driving out my job's parking lot. Backing out. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to hit nobody. But oh, and also to the Israelite foreigners. You know, those of you in other countries that know you're Israelites, and you know this, and you know you're a bloodline Israelite, and you identify with the truth and the name Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Come back home to the truth. All right. Just want to do this. Oh, and I'm sorry. And for the dead in Yahweh Shai shall arise first. To you, Israelite fallen soldiers that died keeping these law, statutes, and commandments. Want to go into something, man, because we've been really heavy on the spirit of agents, and you know, just the way different chains of events is going on, man. It's getting worse and worse. Man, we living in a dangerous fucking time, man, where Satan is gonna do extra shit, man. You know, when it say in Revelation 12, that they're gonna come down against us because they know they have a short time. That's dead fucking serious, man. That's really serious. You know, and I wanna just warn brothers of the capabilities of Satan. You know, you got Apple phones, you got Android phones, right? You can get an Android phone nowadays, excuse me, for very cheap. But remember, these phones are now powered by Wi-Fi. My job just had a phone called Freewheel. I don't think they use it anymore, but that phone was 100% through Wi-Fi, right? But the white man basically has the capability of doing a lot of shit with this technology, man. Hold on one second. All right. Just in case somebody heard that little beep when I just did that, it's my ID card at work. You know what I mean? It's not I don't have a chip, you know, some motherfuckers don't think that. But anyway, so what I want to go into with this sit down in particular is the cunningness of Satan, man. The type of shit Satan can do, all right? You already know with some amateurs, you know, you got some amateur agents out there that already are able to superimpose pictures of whatever they want on whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? We already know that there's Photoshop and shit like that we got to worry about. You know what I'm saying? You know. So how much more could it be that, you know, since these are the last days and Satan has, you know, very crafty devices, how much more can he do some shit like go through, you know, get through my phone and send the brother a text message to sow discord among us? Say I send the brother a text message and you know, or say I don't send no brother a text message. Esau goes through my phone and says, you know, and sends a brother that's in my camp that I'm very, you know, tight with, and say, you know what, brother, I never liked you. You know, you're, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever want to hear from you again. You know what I'm saying? Satan has the capacity to do that with these internet-powered phones, man. Next thing you know, I'm getting cursed out, sit-downs on me before I even get a fucking phone call back. Like, wait a minute, brother, what the fuck's going on? This is your phone number, right? You sent me this text message. No, I did not. You know, so on Discord, man. Satan has the power to do that shit. So you gotta be very careful. Be very fucking careful, man. You know, trust half of what you see and none of what you hear in this nation, man. If you don't see it for yourself, you don't hear it for yourself, don't hear shit. Don't agree. Don't believe shit, man. Even if you see something, you know, remember Satan is cunning, man. Satan is gonna turn fucking relatives and family members against you, man. Straight up. These are those days, man. So let me see. Yeah, it's a little better. But Satan is gonna use your own fucking relatives against you, man. You know, that's scary. That's really a scary thing, man. You know, your baby mother, the love of your life, you know, hey baby, you know, let's go to this, you know, let's take a trip down to fucking Poconos. Next thing you know, you as soon as you go in the room, nigga, you go fucking missing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, you know, people think that, you know, gonna watch this video probably think I'm bugging, man, but Satan is clever like that. I'm not saying it's happening right now, but Satan has the capability to do that shit, man. He get in your baby mother's ears and say, look, bitch. You know, he's in a hate group, and by not doing this for us, you're harboring a fugitive or some shit. You know? Or they could be like, oh, I'll kill y'all children. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, a motherfucker gets set up. You know? Or I can sit, you know, or hey, I'm gonna put it to you in a different way. You know what I'm saying? I could sit here and be text messaging a girl, chick, whatever. You know, single is whatever. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, the text messages I sent that single chick, you know, they can sit there and superimpose screenshots and shit. You know what I'm saying? And make it look like I'm sending the pictures to the text messages, whatever, to some other chick. So I could be having a conversation with a chick that I'm trying to, you know, deal with, get to know, whatever. And next thing you know, man, you know what I'm saying? One of these motherfuckers out here that, and these are the low-level agents that would do this, but you never know who the fuck is behind them. But, you know, fucking screenshot a whole video exposing me so-called of adultery, and I'm not, and it's a chick that I never met before, you know what I mean? While the girl that I really was texting was some chick I might have met in my personal life. Like, I'm telling you, man, Satan's devices are fucking good, man, and good for bad. You know, look what you could do now, man. 10 years ago, I don't think you could screenshot. That shit's probably 5-6 years old, that technology. Screenshotting and shit. You know, I could sit there and hashtag something and people all over the world can type that same hashtag and see that and see my picture. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's technology for you, man. Technology can be used for wickedness. Actually, technology is used more for wickedness than anything else, man. You know, the fucking white man, he does shit, you know what I'm saying? He's a fucking deceiver, man. Don't you think that the technology he uses is to deceive people as well? So you best believe, man, some of you, I can pretty much guarantee you some of you are going to get text messages from other brothers that are going to be cursing y'all out or saying things to y'all or even confessing things to y'all, and it ain't even be them, but it'll be coming from their phone number. That's how slick Satan is, man. You know, Satan could actually, like, you know, with my job, you know, I work for a cable company, and you got people always trying to use my job to scam people. You know what I'm saying? You know, I've had customers call in and say, look, man, they called me from the number that you guys got on your commercial. So if they could do that, what makes you think they can't mirror your phone and send a text message and say, you know, say I get a text message from Gabar Rakah saying, you know what, Shah, I never really liked you. You're a fucking piece of shit. Whatever. Next thing you know, I'm like, wait a minute, Gabar, what'd I do to you? Fuck you, don't come back to camp. And I'm sitting here, you know, stunned. You know, that same number says to me, don't contact nobody in the camp. Nobody's gonna contact you. And next thing you know, they can play fucking games with all our phones. You know what I'm saying? So that's some shit you gotta be wary of, man. Don't be ignorant of Satan's devices. Now, do I know for sure that they have this technology? No. But this is the type of shit you could imagine. Like, how do they not have this technology? If a fucking scammer, this is a scammer. This isn't somebody that's tied in with the Illuminati. This is a scammer that can actually make a phone call and make the number on my caller ID be the number from the company that I'm trying to use to scam somebody. How much more do you think the government can take a fucking phone number, a brother's phone number, and send a false text message to somebody? And that's not it, man. They could do all types of shit. They could hack into my Facebook account, send a brother a text message, say, fuck you, nigga. You ain't shit. You know? You gotta be very careful of these things, man. You know, they could hack into my YouTube, and, you know, I could post a comment on somebody's wall. I'm not with Men of Valor no more. F them, this, that, and the third. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit that I'll never say. But you know, it'll be coming from my YouTube account, so who wouldn't believe it? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how cunning Satan can be, man. I'm not saying, like I said, I don't have a reason to believe he's necessarily doing that, or you know, this is being done right now, but be careful of it, because that's gonna divide a lot of brotherhoods and a lot of shit, man. Who's to say that this hasn't happened already? Who's to say that brothers in my camp haven't sent me a text? Well, actually, you never curse each other out, but you know, who's to say certain similar shit hasn't happened, you know, between brothers? You know what I'm saying? You get that weird text message out of nowhere. Wait a minute, man. This brother never hits me up. What the fuck's going on? You know? You got it's just, this video is just to warn y'all, man. This devil is real, and he's a real devil, man. You know, he can set people up to he could put a fucking gun to your child's face and say, yo, go on YouTube and make a fucking video telling the world that this nigga is fucking wicked, and he tried to fuck your wife or some shit. You don't think they do that shit with rappers? They instigate shit? How much more for the truth, man? So I'm telling y'all, man, be very careful of Satan's devices, man. You know, those of you that got Facebook, man, how many times has Facebook deleted a friend you know you never deleted, and you reach out to them and they say, I didn't delete you either. I thought you deleted me. You know? Or on Instagram, oh, why you unfollow me? You unfollow me. You know, I always have this conversation with bitches, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, sometimes it's probably legit people playing games and don't want to own up to it, you know, but you got to factor that in, man. Like, this technology is fucking wicked, man. You don't know. Right now on Facebook, man, I'm getting tons of friend requests. Like, literally, I get on average 5 a day. The avatar is a half-naked ass bad bitch. You know, it'll be a half-naked ass bad bitch everybody want to fuck. But the problem is we don't have any common friends. Or if we do, we have one, which is a friend that I barely know my damn self. So how did this person get referred to my Facebook account so that they can add me as a friend? You know what I mean? So this is what I'm trying to edify. And the point that I'm trying to bring home is, you know, be very careful. Now, one time I did add, you know, probably a couple times, I ain't gonna lie. You know, I might have added them to see what the fuck is going on. First thing they'll do is refer me to a sex page. Oh, if you want to see hot naked chicks, this is after you add them, of course. Oh, if you want to see, or they'll add you to groups and shit. All you need to be is, all that needs to happen is a motherfucker that's against the truth to be in that, to be the motherfucker that added you to that group, and then take a screenshot of it and put it all over fucking YouTube and say, look, man, this nigga's a fucking hornball. He's a sleazebag. You know, you trying to look at porn, look at bitches fuck bitches. You know, that type of, yo, the Satan is that fucking clever, man. Now, I'm not even part of the group. I didn't add myself on Facebook. You can be added to a group that you don't add yourself to. You know, but these are the type of days that we're living in, man. Like, it's that bad, man. I believe it's that bad. I'm not saying that I know for a fact, but, bruh, if there's an Illuminati, and the Illuminati has already set up major so-called black leaders to get killed or to get defamed, how much more do you think they'll do that to the prophets of the Lord, man? I mean, you can't be careful enough. I mean, me personally, hey, man, my face is all over social media. I don't give a fuck. You know, if you know me, you know my character. You know shit I'll do, shit I won't do. You know, but for the most part, man, you know, just be careful. Don't trust everything you see online, man. Don't trust shit you see in person, man. You gotta question shit you see in person. You think it's proof? No, nigga, it's something that looks a certain way. That don't make it proof. You know, there's even a picture that I can say that I can access a picture of Apostle Tahar throwing up the Baphomet. If you actually watch the video, he's just telling somebody in the crowd not to call out, but his hands just happen to be in that motion. You know what I mean? So you can freeze frame, or, you know, like even with a video that's floating around about me, you know what I'm saying, making a mockery of Comfy, but the person that's chopped up the video made it look like I'm calling myself the Prince of Darkness, and I'm, you know, referring to myself, you know what I mean? You know, but when you actually, if you were around about 9-10 years ago when I made those videos originally, you could tell that they were a mockery on Comfy and them, and I'm calling myself the Prince of Darkness because I'm portraying like I'm one of them. You know, but you know, that just goes to show how sharp these fucking devils are, man. You know, so be careful. You know, those of you brothers out there, man, just because you see something online don't make it true. Everything ain't real, man. You know, and everybody ain't loyal. You might have niggas in your camps that are setting brothers up and doing all types of shit, man. So, you know, this is the time to be very careful. This is the time where you might have one brother, you might have one brother accuse another brother, and one brother's totally fucking lying because the CIA told him to lie. This is the time that you're living in that could happen. So my suggestion, man, just like I said, man, be careful. You know, if you have an accusation, I couldn't express it more, man. Prove all things, like Paul said. You have to prove all things. All right, everything has to be backed up with solid fact. Don't show me a fucking text message your brother sent you, because in my personal opinion, call me what's the word I'm looking for? Paranoid. I believe I would be inclined to believe that the Illuminati hacked somebody's phone to send a text message. That's possible. It can happen. Don't tell me it can't. That motherfuckers got the technology. I already told you before, they could mirror fucking phone numbers on outgoing calls, and these are just scammers. How much more do you think the government, you know what I mean, to instigate issues between brothers, make brothers cut brothers off? Oh, brother, wait a minute. First off, how'd you get my wife's number? Second off, why'd you text her this illicit ass text message? Yeah, what about that brother doesn't have your wife number, never had it, and didn't send the text message? What if it was some damn jerk in the CIA office trying to, you know, sow discord among brothers? You see what I'm saying? So these are the days to not only be careful, but also don't trust shit you see, man. Don't trust shit. Like I said, man, trust half of what you see, none of what you hear. All right? You know what I'm saying? So with that, I'm not going to, you know, I already pretty much ranted for almost 20 minutes, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's just on my mind heavy, man. Satan can set brothers up for real, man. You know? If you go, you know, fuck with a bitch, man, check the Adam's apple, man. You know, try to fucking get baby pictures and shit, man. Find out if this bitch was born a bitch. You know, so with that, I'm gonna say all praises to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you brothers throughout the four corners of the earth, teaching the truth in righteousness and sincerity. To you Israelite foreigners, come back home to the truth. We need you speaking these other languages. The same warning that I gave out just now. You know, you brothers out there that's speaking other languages, man, send this damn same thing out, man. You know, so, you know, because you know what? A house divided can't stand. Satan's divided against Satan right now. This is the time for us to be united, man. You know, and I'm talking about like-minded brothers, not everybody that call themselves an Israelite. You know, we don't need no more snakes sneaking up in this bitch. You know what I mean? You know, and also, you know, last but not least, you know, you brothers out there, you know, those of you fallen soldiers, the dead in Yahweh shall arise first. You know what I'm saying? You know, those of y'all out there, everybody, man, let's get out of this bitch, man. Let's keep teaching his word, man. You know, keep doing what you can, man. Keep pushing for the Most High. You know, because the devil knows he got a short time. That's why he'll do some shit like that. And like I said, you know, you could call me paranoid if you want to. The devil has technology, man. Fuck that. I don't trust shit. So with that, shalom.